The Pokemon Company has finally revealed its first official cards from the 30th Celebration set, releasing worldwide. Every booster pack is going to include one of 30 different Pikachu art cards. Every card is going to be foil or foil treated. Japan's 30th Celebration website possibly just teased the entire Classic Collection lineup, which is featuring 30 cards. And the new rarity being featured in the set, if you haven't seen already, is going to be called the Futuristic Rare. The two cards of this rarity type are the Mewtwo EX and the Mew EX. So let's look at this set a little bit closer. You can see on screen here, we got the 30th Celebration pack art that you can expect to see in stores. They're going to be doing a reprint of the original Charizard again. We have the following cards being released or teased at this time, including Pikachu from the base set, Charizard from the base set, which we just talked about, Misty from Gym Heroes, Erica's Jigglypuff from Gym Heroes, Sneasel from Neo Genesis, Shining Celebi from Neo Destiny. We also have Crystal Lugia from Aquapolis, Delcatty from EX Ruby and Sapphire, Dark Trantor from EX Team Rocket Returns, Scizor EX from Unseen Forces, Metagross from Delta Species, Palkia from Great Encounters, Uxie from Legends Awaken, Crobat G from Platinum, Gengar from HS Triumphant, Darkrai and Cresselia Legend Top Half, and Darkrai Cresselia Legend Bottom Half, End Trainer card from Noble Victories. We have Rayquaza from Dragons Exalted, Genesect EX from Plasma Blast, Mega Gardevoir EX from Primal Clash, Greninja Break from Breakpoint, Solgaleo GX from Sun and Moon, Buzzwole GX from Crimson Invasion, talked about the Pikachu and Zekrom GX from Team Up, Zacian V from Sword and Shield, Raikou from Vivid Voltage, Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike, Arceus V-Star from Brilliant Stars, Magikarp from Paldea Evolved. These are all tease cards at this time and have not been confirmed. We'll be looking for confirmation in the coming weeks on these cards. A lot of the leaks from this have been confirmed already. The new Futuristic Rare that were teased a while back look almost identical to those, so I'm assuming that this teaser is probably pretty close to accurate. Now that we've talked about this set, let's talk about my take. First is the Magikarp from Paldea Evolved. I'm excited for this card because I love this card. I wasn't really collecting singles at the time. I was more of a sealed collector. I've kind of gotten into the singles in the last year or two, and this card has kind of jumped up in price to a point where I don't really want to pay for it, especially for something graded. So I'm hoping I can get this card with a little stamp on it. The 30th Celebration stamp will be on all these cards. I will probably pick this up if I can pick it up for $100 or $200. Possibly the release of this card will bring down the original a little bit. I did look at some of the cards reprinted from the 25th Celebration set, and those cards, once they were reprinted, they didn't really affect the values too much from what I saw. Maybe by 50 or 75 bucks for some of the big hits, but I don't think it's going to drop the price on them too much where it would maybe be worth picking up. However, if you do want to pick these cards up that you really have your eye on, that you wanted at the time, they might drop a little bit, and I would say that's probably a good time to pick these cards up. Other than that, I don't really have too many cards I'm super excited about. The Lugia, or Crystal Lugia from Aquapolis, that's another card I'm got my eyes on that I might pick up, as well as the Lapras Illustration Rare card. I do like that card a bit. This card has Psyduck in it, who is one of my favorite Pokemon. I do like the setting in the background there and the artwork with that. Again, talking about the Futuristic Rares, I don't really like the style of these cards personally. I know these will probably be the top two chase cards of the set. I do expect the Mewtwo EX to be pushing 1,000 or more. Personally, we'll see what prices are when that comes out. And the Mew EX, I think that's going to be around 600 to 800, give or take. If we go back to Black Bolt and White Flare, that set had a new rarity type. The Reshiram, the Victini, and the Zekrom. Those cards were all, I believe, $400 to $600 at the time of release. Maybe a little bit more at that time. They did come down, and now they're working their way back up. So I expect with these cards being Mewtwo and Mew being a little bit more desirable cards and desirable Pokemon, that these cards will be more expensive than those cards. So that's my take on those. I am excited for the set in general. I do think the Celebration stuff is always going to be worth money. I would say if you're a sealed collector, this is anything at sealed, pick that up. It'll hold well and should increase in price over time. I do hope they print a lot of this set. I'm hoping the smaller sets that they've been releasing recently are making room for this new set, and that can be widely available to collectors of all sorts. So thanks again for coming to my channel today. That's kind of my review on the 30th set so far. We'll release some more videos coming with any new cards being released and revealed in the set. Again, please like the channel below, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what cards you're collecting, which cards you think are trash. Let me know your general opinions. I'd like to hear them. And thanks for coming to my channel again. We'll see you next time.